All right, so where I live, I don't have access to niche fragrances. We had a Nordstrom that closed down, so that's out. We've got Sephora, very limited niche fragrances, and Macy's, that's like all designer, so no luck there. So when Sommelier Du Parfum reached out to me to see if I'd be interested in trying out their site, I thought, okay, why not? I've spent so much money doing blind buys. Let's see what these guys are about. And I thought it was really cool. It was very interactive. When you get to their site, they ask a lot of questions like, what's your gender? What's your age? Then they ask, like, what are some of your favorite fragrances? And you can put a list together of what you like. And then they ask what types of notes you like. For example, do you like incense, leather, orange, vanilla, and so on and so on. Then they take all of that information and they compile a list of fragrances to match your olfactive profile. And this is what mine ended up looking like. The fun part is going through the list of fragrances they compiled based on the information you provided. And then you can pick 5 samples for $25 and it's free shipping. And then you get to spend some time trying out the samples to see what you like. And if there's a fragrance that you absolutely love and you want a full bottle of it, this is the best part. They will deduct $25 from your purchase because you already bought the sample. So then you get this $25 credit towards your purchase of a full bottle. And I think that is really cool. Now, if you want to skip over all that part and you just want to buy a full bottle, you can do that too. They've got a ton of different houses, lots of different fragrances. I spent a lot of time on their site. I thought it was really fascinating, just all the things they asked you and everything they have to offer and all of the fragrance houses. And so I ended up getting my 5 samples, plus I ended up getting a full bottle. If you want to know the full bottle I got and what fragrances samples they recommended for me, definitely keep watching. As I mentioned in the opening, I had so much fun going on Sommelier Du Parfum site. I had my cup of tea and I spent a couple hours just going through everything, and it is really interactive. And I love the samples that they ended up sending me. This is how it came. I think this looks really nice. And so you take it out of here and you have your little sample pack. So excited to share the full bottle that I got, you guys, because I played around with these for a little while, and then it took a little time, and then I made up my final decision of what full bottle I wanted. And so I'm going to share with you that in a few minutes, but this is what it looks like. And then when you open it up, you have a little card here, a little sheet here, how to use your fragrances. And then you have all your samples here, and they added an extra little sample for me, which I thought was really, really nice. And it ended up being really good as well. But I thought I would briefly go over what they sent me, what they said fits within my scent profile. And then I will share with you the full bottle I got. But I was really impressed because, you never know what you're going to get. And are they going to put together the right type of fragrances for me from the different fragrance houses and fragrances? And I think they did a really nice job. Now, the first one that I got in the sample here is Tuberose Imperial Eau de Parfum by BDK. And I was really impressed with this one. I like tuberose, but I didn't realize how much I was going to like it in this particular fragrance. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. It's sexy, it's stunning, it smells sophisticated, and it mixes with ylang ylang, and that ylang ylang is very custardy, slightly sweet. You have a little bit of jasmine going on, this smooth, creamy vanilla, some smokiness that you're getting from some incense, and then again, that sandalwood, which adds a little more creaminess. I loved this fragrance, and it was really hard to decide, honestly, which one I should get a full bottle of, because, I mean, if I had the budget, I would have gotten a full bottle of all of these. That's how good these fragrances are. But I said one, narrowed it down to one fragrance, and I can't wait to share that one with you. But this is gorgeous. Again, this is Tuberose Imperial Eau de Parfum by BDK. The next sample that I got is La Douceur du Ciel Eau de Parfum by Parfums d'Isita is another great fragrance. This has some rose in there. It's a very dusty, kind of powdery. It also has almost a Middle Eastern kind of a smell to it. Maybe that's coming from the champaka. I'm not really sure. There's cloves in here, so you're getting a slight spiciness. And then there's vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. Now, for those of you who know me, those are my three favorite notes together in a fragrance. So I kind of chuckled when I was reading the notes of this one, and that it is definitely something right up my alley. This is a really pretty, soft, kind of an elegant, sophisticated type of fragrance that I find to be really stunning. Nice, beautiful. Again, that was La Douceur du Ciel Eau de Parfum by Parfums d'Isita. The next fragrance I got is Wood Jasmine Eau de Parfum by BDK. Another great fragrance. And oh my gosh, the plum and pear in here are just decadent. I love the opening. It's soft, it's fruity. The fruit smells ripe, that plum and that pear. I would say the plum is definitely stronger than the pear, but you're getting some hints of some floral, some jasmine. There's some Peru balsam, and then some smooth, creamy vanilla, as well as some patchouli. Very, very nice. If you like patchouli, it really does stand out in this particular fragrance. It's a stunning fragrance, very likable, very long lasting. Again, this one was the Wood Jasmine Eau de Parfum by BDK. The next, I'm sweating in here, guys. It is 106 degrees outside. I'm in my closet filming with all my camera lights. So I'm like melting. Anyway, the next one is it's Clemency Eau de Parfum by BDK. Ooh, it's good. It stands out. The pineapple really stands out in this fragrance. It mixes with some grapefruit. You're getting some tartness, a little bitterness going on. Suede, so a soft kind of a leathery feel. Some sandalwood, as well as some vanilla, so it's creamy. And then you have musk. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's sexy. It's definitely one of those date night fragrances. It's a fragrance that will leave your significant other or your date thinking about you for a long time. It is very, very sexy. And again, that was Clemency Eau de Parfum by BDK. The extra little sample that they sent me was Sur the Orient Eau de Parfum. And this is by Sous le Manteau. And this one, oh my goodness, is so nice. It's got this bright, crisp, citrusy opening with bergamot. Mixes with some orris root. You got vanilla in here, some patchouli, and some musk as well. And it is absolutely gorgeous. I love this one. It's very kind of soft, very powdery, very comforting, sexy, yet innocent at the same time. Very, very nice fragrance. I love that one. Again, that one was Sur the Orient Eau de Parfum by Sous le Manteau. And now we're going to go with the one. You can see I used a lot of this one. This is the one that, that I picked a full bottle of. And that is, are you ready? Rouge Smoking Eau de Parfum by BDK. This is such a sexy fragrance. This is like really nice. I am really happy with this one. This has a really delicious, ripe, decadent cherry in the opening. Cherry is gorgeous in here. It mixes with pink pepper. There's also some hints of some bergamot. It's citrusy. There's some heliotrope, orange blossom, violet. Now, as you'll notice, I have the notes, and I should have mentioned this in the beginning. I love how they do this. If you look at the notes, it will tell you like the percentage of how much of that note is in the fragrance, if that makes sense. I should have mentioned that in the beginning, and I totally spaced on it, but gorgeous. It has some orange blossom. There's a slight hint of violet. And then in the dry down, oh my gosh, this is where it just does its magic. There's vanilla. There's tonka bean, cashmere woods. There's musk. There's labdanum and ambroxan. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's smoky. It's sexy. It's classy. This is a unisex fragrance. I think it's right down the middle. A guy can wear it. A woman can wear it. It's phenomenal. It's long lasting. It projects nicely. It leaves this gorgeous trail. If you love a cherry fragrance, then definitely check out Rouge Smoking Eau de Parfum by BDK. I kid you not. This is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I would even go as far as to say this is a safe blind buy. If you love cherry and you love a little smokiness to it, safe blind buy. Love it. Again, I'm going to put a link to Sommelier Du Parfum in the description box. Guys, take a few minutes, few hours to peruse their site. It is really fun. It's very interactive. I think you guys are going to find it very enjoyable. I think you're going to find some fragrances that you're going to want to add to your collection. At least try their samples. You end up loving something, you can use that $25 that you paid for the samples towards a full bottle. Fabulous. I love it. Free shipping. Can't go wrong with that. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'll see you again real soon. Take care.